I double dog dare you. I double dog dare you to put some more aluminum foil on a tether.
Today in Judge Bryant's court, we are revisiting a case where a woman was caught putting foil on her ankle monitor. She is hoping to get out on bond, but not before Judge Bryant gives her and her ex a stern warning. Let's see how this plays out. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Directly or through third parties, Judge. I'm going to join my brother counsel's motion for the removal of the GPS tether, Your Honor, at least to the reduction of the bond to personal with the GPS tether, because that actually would help to provide Ms. Robinson with a necessary defense if the complaining witness is alleging that she's coming over to where he is.
Well, here's the thing.
So she doesn't want to contact with him. She's afraid of him and other people working at his behest.
Let me tell you what I surmise. I surmise they both want to have contact with each other. That's what I surmise. Now, one thing is for sure. If Miss Robinson has called Mr. Henderson from the Wayne County Jail, where all phone calls are recorded, on a recorded, I don't need any affirmation. I don't need any thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't need anything.
Mr. Henderson, just listen, please.
Yes, ma'am.
If that has occurred, it's so easy to get. It's so easy to get. Like, it's so completely easy to get. What I also know is that Miss Robinson goes through a lot of stuff to get around stuff that she want to get around, because she put that aluminum foil on that tether. She left out that house when she wasn't supposed to. She's getting into it with a person who she is dependent on because she is tethered to their home. And like I said at the bond hearing, I wouldn't get in the argument with a person who I had to be tethered to their house. I wouldn't get in the argument with them. They could say whatever they want to say to me, and I would just try to sit there and try to take it, as long as they weren't hitting me or cursing me, belittling me. And then if I had to get away from them, I just go on the porch. I'm not going to leave the house or I go in the backyard. So listen, I never understand these types of situations. I never do, but because if somebody don't want me, I don't want them. If they don't want me, I don't want them. Oh, I'm not running after you begging for you to do nothing. And then I'm not, So I never understand these type of situations. What I'm saying is, I don't know who's contacting who, but please don't be silly enough to think that it's not easy to find out who's contacted who. With the flick of a pen, we can get the record. Just with the signing of a warrant, with the signing of a subpoena, we can get the records. So stop acting like we can't tell who contacted who. Stop acting like if somebody, a third party contacting another person, we can't get the record and say, you called this person on this day, this person called her on this day. Stop acting like kids on here. Let's act like some adults. If the relationship is over, it's over. Move on. Move on to the next thing, to the next person, to the next whatever, to get on somebody else's nerves. Go get on somebody else's nerves. But I'm going to tell you this. If either one of you violate this no contact provision between now and July 14th, I am going to lock you up. If either one of you violate this no contact provision before the matter reaches Judge Garrett, I am going to lock you up. If you put something on Facebook, I'm locking you up. If you send a message through Messenger, I'm locking you up. if you send a text message, if you make a phone call, if you send a taxi, if you send your friends, your homeboy, your homegirl, I'm locking you up. Miss Robinson, if you contact him, I'm revoking the bond, the whole bond. And you're just going to be remanded to the Wayne County Jail until the case is heard. Now, wouldn't that be a shame to be remanded on a case and spend more time in jail waiting on the case to come to trial than you would be once if you get convicted? Then you get convicted, they just gonna say credit for time served because you've been serving the time. And then, God forbid, you get acquitted and you've been sitting in jail.
Can I say something?
No, you cannot.
No.
So let me say this. I don't know who the culprit is, but you better stop it. You better stop it because you're being silly. You're being ridiculous. The case is in court now. Let it be in court. If you wanted to be together, you should have stayed together. Let it be in court. So nobody is contacting anybody. There is nothing going on in the world that needs to be discussed between Darlenia Robinson and Dietrich Henderson. If they announce we getting ready to go to war, you two can't discuss it. The court is going to reduce the bond to a personal bond, but I am going to, don't shake your head at me. If you want to do my job, go to law school, get a law degree, practice for 5 years, and then run for judge. Put your cup down because we're in court and there's only 4 people on the screen that are permitted to drink anything because we're doing all the talking. So if you think you can do the job better than me, please apply for it. Because I could just let her go without a tether. That's what I could do. And if you keep talking, that's what I'm going to do.
Mr. Henderson, please stop talking.
Well, let me say this, because his behavior right now, like that whole head back, lean back, whatever, is all disrespectful. And it's all inappropriate court behavior. All of it is. All of it is. I am going to reduce the bond to a personal bond. I am not going to amend the tether. It will remain a tether. She will be tethered to somebody's house who's going to allow her to be tethered there. And then it will also still be a house arrest tether. And then I want Ms. Ritter to confirm from somebody the allegation that she has been calling from the Wayne County Jail, because I want Judge Garrett to be aware if she has been calling from the Wayne County Jail, so that on July 14th, when there's another motion made for the adjustment of the tether condition, they can be aware as to whether she in fact was calling from the Wayne County Jail. Is there anything else with respect to Ms. Robinson from the lawyers?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Judge. I will inquire on getting the transfers for those jail calls.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Then, Ms. Robinson, when they have a tether available, they will let you out of jail, but you are on house arrest. Now, let me say this. Put some more aluminum foil on a tether. And I'm going to remand you again. I'm going to remand you. I'm going to remand. If you tamper with that tether, I'm going to remand you to the Wayne County Jail. Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge.
Nothing
All
further.
right, then we're all set. Everybody have a great day and stay safe.